I'm live. Hola, mi gente. Joe Barreto live from the Credit Card Connection Studios in beautiful Hackensack, New Jersey. Mi gente, it is Sunday night, 9 o'clock. Your boy screwed up. I'm going to be real 100 with you. Not only did I forget that football season started this weekend, but as Howard let me know earlier, it's also the MTV Music Awards. I don't know, but I wanted to go over some stuff with you guys tonight because even though I'm coming to you live Tuesday from FinCon in Portland, Oregon, I don't know how that's going to go. I don't know what the setup is over there. I don't know how the Wi-Fi is going to be there. So I figured today would be a good night to come on. Nobody else is on from what I know. And this way I can answer some questions that people have been asking either through comments they've made, emails I've been sent, on the Discords and things of that nature. So, mi gente, I thank you for being here on a Sunday night. I'm going to be honest, I don't think I'm going to go the 2 hours that I normally do because that'll put us at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. California may not mind as much, but, you know, I just want to be cognizant of all that. I thank everybody. We have 42 people in here already. I really appreciate this. Let's say hello to the chat, mi gente, and then we're going to jump into it because I had some people that dropped some really good questions and comments earlier today, so I want to jump into it. Let's go. Howard Dean, how you doing, Howard? Ricky Martin se ganó un VMA. I got to go catch the replay. Thank you, Howard, for the update. Garrett, aloha, Danica, Wepa. Garrett, how you doing? Garrett, Wepa to Rodney, 23, the one for you to see. How you doing? My man, Happy Tom, I'm going to see you soon, Papa. Tuesday evening, I will see you, Papi. My love to Alethea. I appreciate you being here as always. Memphis Mike with the cheese grater from Saks. That's how you do it. Use that platinum credit before it goes bye-bye on September 18th. Thank you for being here, Memphis. I appreciate you. Juan Meow Mix, Meowdy. How you doing, Papi? Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. Matt Clausen, how you doing, Matt? Hope all is well. Howdy to you and the family, Papa. Thank you for being here, Matt. I appreciate it. Calder, how you doing? Wepa Sunday. It's Hola Mi Gente Sunday. You got it right, Calder. Calder, and like you just saw Memphis Mike as well, took advantage of that Saks credit. So don't do like I did and buy a gift card online because it's not going to code as that. Buy something else, even if it's a cheese grater. Right, Memphis? Thank you so much for being here. Eduardo Sorio, Papa. Thank you so much for being here, Papi. I appreciate you. Mi hermano Cesar, how you doing, Papi? My love to the family, Papa. Hope all is well. Thank you for being here. Boxer, hope you're not traveling. Hope you're doing okay and getting some rest tonight. Thank you for being here, Boxer. Kevin, how you doing from Lakeland, Florida? Kevin, thank you for being here, Kevin. I appreciate you. Hope the family's doing well. LG, how you doing? My guy, how's it going? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you as always. Wami Hamix Classic Show 100. Sleepy. Oh my God. Rod, really? You're in Buenos Aires. Dios mío. God bless. Have a blast. Enjoy. God bless you. Thank you for being here. My love to the family. Mr. Newfie Poo, how you doing? Wepa to you too. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, I know the birds. I know. I got my Cowboys got their butt kicked. I know. Mitch, how you doing, Mitch? Finally made the live. Been waiting all day for Sunday night. Wepa to you and the 51 people that are in here on a Sunday night. Hit that like button, mi gente. I appreciate you. Let's do this. Oh, what's going on at the MFL or the NFL as a racket? Vincent, how you doing, Vincent? Wepa to you, Papi. I hope all is well. I'm glad you got the shirt. You got to send me the pic when you wear it on vacation. Hope all is well. Thank you so much. Juan, yes, Vincent, fire. There you go. Anthony Fears, how you doing, Wepa? I hope you and the family had a fantastic weekend watching you and some Sunday night football. That's right. I forgot the Ravens were playing the Bills. Again, I told my boy, you're going to watch me live? He goes, nope, my Bills are playing. I know. And then I got everybody else that were Ravens fans. So, Anthony, thank you for being here. I appreciate you, Papi. Seriously, do. Thank you so much. Memphis agrees with Matt. Facts, Matt, about the NFL. Juan Garcia. Juan, it was great speaking with you and Maria today. Really was. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, guys. I was talking to Juan today because he was trying to see if you go and Google or Chat GPT, if Walmart Plus allows you to add a family member to your account if you're living in the same household, it says yeah. But guess what? I was talking to Juan and I went on the live chat with Walmart and they were like, womp, womp, womp. No. So, no, you cannot add the other person. It's a separate account. Go figure. But that was our discussion today. Wepa, Dollar Man. Thank you for hitting me up also on Instagram, Dollar Man. I got you. Thank you so much. Nah, Boxer says stuck in Houston until tomorrow. Hope to get back to SLC. And it's official. I dropped videos before Filmo. I mean, they're shorts, but nevertheless, I drop videos. Boxer, shots fired, Boxer. Shots fired. Thank you, Boxer, for that. Another one. Go Birds. Here we go. 60 people, mi gente. Kevin, how you doing? No, there's not because of an iPhone event, puppy, because I'm going to be in FinCon on Tuesday, so I don't know what to expect when I go over there. Yo, James, thank you for taking a minute off of the game. James is a Ravens fan. So let's see, James. How you doing, puppy? Thank you. Yep, at least your Chargers beat the Chiefs. Devil, how you doing? Devil Cruz 13 en la casa. Thank you so much for being here. Game over for Cowboys. No Super Bowl this year. It's still early. It's still early. Mike from LA, how you doing? Hermano, how's it going? Wepa, let's do this. Hit that like button for that 49ers women, whichever team you support. 100%. Mike, is it always the case with them? Yes. Brandon, go see. Brandon, how you doing? Best credit card out there. I'm going to keep it real 100. Not including premium cards, because that's next level spend. I'm going to go out on a limb and still stick to my guns. That pound for pound, price for dollar, the Amex Green card covers the most and still gives you the most MR points out there. It is a beast of a card that also gives you clear credit for $150. It is a true travel card and transit as well and dining out as well. All that's missing is gas or EV charging, honestly, and it is a perfect card coming in at $150. So not including premium cards, I'm going to go on a limb and say the American Express Green card. Thank you for that, Brandon. Thank you for being here tonight. My man Rex in La Casa, my favorite all-time song. I have a few. Some of them are old school, but I'm going to go with, if I go into the 80s, some Duran Duran, A View to a Kill, Prince, Purple Rain, When Doves Cry, Madonna, Dress You Up With My Love. If I'm going to go old school rap, anything by Public Enemy, LL Cool J, Run DMC, Rockbox, the best riff ever on a rap. Those are my songs right there. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat, puppy. Matt, Walmart doing anything customer friendly? Nah, but they were quick with it. I can't complain. They were really quick with it. Costco membership plus, right, in the same house. Costco will do that. Yes, that's true. J-Ma got me this week in fantasy. I think I won this week, Mitch. Just saying. Hola, James Williams. How you doing? Heading to Mexico City Saturday. My wife's family lives there. Yo, have a blast with the family. Enjoy. God bless you, puppy. I hope you have an amazing, amazing time. That sounds amazing. God bless you, puppy. My love to the family. Enjoy it. Joe, apply for the VX just for the punishment. That I got to tell you something about Citibank in a minute, guys. Remind me, all right? Why do you think the Greek card is overlooked so much? Because you're not getting 4 times like the gold, and it's a recycled plastic card. Honestly, it is the best points earner in the Amex ecosystem. It just is. The gold is great for 2 categories, but the green for so many more, and it's so much cheaper. That's what I don't understand. You know, Sledge turned me onto that card a year and a half ago, and I applied for that card with no sub. I went straight out and applied for it, no sub whatsoever, and I got it. VX Business. I qualify for the VX Business, but it's a charge card. I don't really want it, and I also don't want those 3 inquiries for a card that I don't want. Don't need that drama for that. What do you think Amex Platinum pronounces on? Oh, the announcement is what we kind of knew, Kevin. That's going to be, they're changing the card to look a little bit of more of a shinier metal, not that squiggly line crayon crap that they throw out. The other thing is going to be, they're going to increase They're going to give you Resi credits. They're increasing the FHR credits. They're giving you what was the other thing? I had it the other day that I went over it. I believe they're removing the Saks credit. Oh, Lululemon. That's what it was. $300 for Lululemon. There are going to be other changes out there as well. There was a thing on Danny the Deal Guru where someone got a screenshot of supposed Amex things that were coming, but we don't know really what to read into it because honestly, it was in Chinese. So we don't know what to make of it, but we'll see. Um, let's hope the Chargers don't fall back on snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. 100. I need to find me a good and no. I'm gonna check for you, Mike. All right, I'll check for you and see if I can find one of those no lifetime languages. Walmart turned us into employees cashing themselves out. You are so right, Mike Newland. How you doing, Mike? Yo, seriously, tap to pay, tap to pay. Wow, Kevin's doing the math for me. 100 views in 20 minutes. I'm at 75 right now in 12. Good looking out, Kevin. I appreciate that. Hit that like, mi gente. No, so here's what's happening, Matt. So I called my local branch for them to send me a 100 point, a 100 sub, 100,000 point, I'm sorry, link, because you know the offer online is 80,000 points, but they still can send you. Now, this isn't through Citibank Online. And if you call the number on the back of the card, they're not going to send it to you. I did that. They said they only have the capacity to send an 80,000 point link. But my branch person that my contact said, yeah. However, when he went to do it for me Friday, just so happens, he goes, Joe, there's a problem with the Citibank credit card application portal. It's not working properly. They're preventing us from submitting any applications. So he says, when I get it up and running they said it should be fixed by Monday into Tuesday. That can be the reason why, and I asked him, but he wouldn't stick to it, that the people were getting these messages on fraud, messages on submitting extra paperwork for them being faxed in or mailed in. There's an issue with their system where they were not able to process the applications. And thus, he was not able to send me, as a current customer, a 100,000 point offer to me. He was going to just email it to me. So that's why I'm going to advise people, if you want to apply for the Citi Elite, give it until Tuesday, because he said there were issues and you don't want to be one of those people that then are going to apply and then get kicked to the curb because they want you to submit other paperwork. So again, my contact, who has been spot on, said he could not send me the link because there's an issue even on their side, not just on our side, but through employees and everything else. It is a Citibank system error that they have going on, and they are not able to process it. So that's why people were getting fraud indications. That's why people were getting calls saying that they need to submit something BC, some form there. It looked like a tax form almost, but it was ridiculous because it was for the personal card. So just keep that in mind. If you're going to apply, give it a few days. If I find out anything ahead, even while I'm away, I will post it on the channel and let you guys know. The green card is a beast, but it's not sexy. I'm going to downgrade my gold. Yes. Yes. That's how you do it, puppy. Downgrade it. It's not a sexy card. That's why, for me, as I told you, those of you that are been on the channel forever already know what my green card is. And that became my Superman card, because again, it's a cheap plastic green card. So this is my lion card in my Superman form. So this green card is fire. I take it everywhere I go. It's going with me now to Portland, Oregon this Tuesday. It's a great card to have. Again, I think what would make it perfect would be if they added a charging and gas multiplier. Happy Tom, Amex is known for the easiest approvals. So do I save them for last? Yes. What I would do is, you could do Amex most anytime. You could have applied for 8 cards anywhere else and have still Amex approve you for a card. I'm not even kidding. If you notice, if you just go to Credit Karma, this is the funniest thing. Credit Karma will tell you, U.S. Bank, this is for me. Like if I go on my credit card and it'll say US Bank, what are the odds on you getting it accepted? It's going to say very good, right? Then for Capital One's never there. Chase, depending on the card and what offers are out there, it's going to say very good. Amex is always excellent or outstanding. I kid you not. So they are that easy to get. So I think that's going to be something out there. Freddie Diaz, Freddie en la casa. Freddie, papi, how you doing? Bought some Clinique facial sunscreen with that Saks credit. Even the no. Yes. Okay, Freddie. You know what, Freddie? I'm glad that you brought that up to me, papi, because look what happened to me tonight. I went because I remembered this thing with Saks with the guys that I told them earlier. And I said, guys, make sure you apply for your Saks credit. I'm going to show you here what happened. Hold on one second. If you notice, it says Saks Fifth Avenue, thanks for your order at 7:15 and at 7:19 canceled because it didn't code as Saks. It had some weird EPTC code and I didn't trust it and I canceled it. So I'm going to call Amex to see tomorrow or maybe late tonight why it was, if it coded that way, would it still go through? Because that was sketchy. So make sure you do stay on top of it. Let me know what happens to you, Freddie. I appreciate it. Danny, the deals. Oh, yes. So the $200 airline credit was becoming a portal credit. So United Travel Bank's days would be over. So that's part of the problem. Now, here's the thing. Would it be a portal credit through Amex? Would it be $200 that you can only use for the airline that you chose? That's what's going to be interesting. It's still up in the air. It didn't say portal completely in terms of it just being relegated to that. If it's through the portal, it's going to suck because you're going to get banged over the head and there goes the United Travel Bank cash, right? Then you got to rely on the Aspire and other cards of that nature to get it. So, but thank you for that, Rod. I appreciate you, puppy. Back in 99, I got a Citi Visa for the sole reason that his reputation was that it worked everywhere without a hitch. How? Yes. Yes. Shitty have fallen. 100%, Rex. 100. If the green card had a few more coupons like Uber, I'd downgrade to the green from the gold. And they might, if they refresh it and make it $250, don't be surprised if they throw a $10 Uber or rideshare credit, which looks like Amex is going to go that way as well. Amex Platinum looks, instead of it just being an Uber credit, it'll be rideshare, kind of like what the CSR does and the United Club card does. It gives you rideshare credit. Venture X Business Visa card is a Visa Infinite, but it's a charge card. Yes, that's the problem. I don't need that. Arnold, Ali, how you doing? Hello and wepa to you, Arnold. Thank you for being here tonight. I appreciate you. Thank you, Arnold. Freddie Clinique makes good products. They do. Hypothetical, someone had 300,000 Citi thank you points, but no plans for use for travel before the end of the year. Is it worth to cash out at 1-to-1? You're looking at $3,000. I'm going to tell you right now, if you needed $3,000 and you're not transferring them to American Airlines or JetBlue or any one of their transfer partners, $3,000 in your pocket is not pennies. That's $3,000 that you can cash out and invest, cash out, and do holiday shopping for the holidays that are coming. It's a lot of money. Better to use it than lose it if they, devalue it in some other way, shape, or form. So if you're not going to travel where that's where you're going to get the best bang for your buck, then I would say cash it out. And 3 G's is 3 G's, Papa. That's awesome. Congrats. Mark Hott, how you doing? Do you think that Apple will announce the partnership with Chase on September 9th for the Apple Card? I don't know, because here's the thing. Remember, the Apple products are separate from the Apple Card and that financial side of it. Like, you notice they never really mentioned Goldman Sachs with the Apple Card ever before when it came even to any Apple releases. Only when you're going to purchase it do they say, oh, if you have the Apple Card. I don't think so. Although, picture this. Amex did Chase dirty in June by dropping a hint and news and whatever that I was going to have a refresh before Chase dropped their CSR card, right? I wonder if this is an opportunity a week before Amex does the refresh on the platinum that Chase can do the same thing with the Apple card. It's a tit for tat. It's a punch in the face, but that would be a fire move on Chase's part. That's a good thing to bring up, Mark. I appreciate that. Hold them till you need them, or for either or. Yeah, 100%. I like to stay and play, but my wife is calling me in to eat. Enjoy, 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 Rex. God bless you, puppy. Thank you for being here as always, Rex. I really do appreciate it. Mitch says, hypothetical of someone. Okay, I had that one. Okay. Um, I like everything from Grandmaster Flash to the Furious Five. Oh my God, yes. Sugar Hill era, MC Hammer, yuck. Yo, you are Howard. Let's do this, Howard. We should go to one of those. Let's do it. Go to the museum that they have in the Bronx, in the South Bronx, that they have a section for just hip hop, man. We should do that, Howard. Let's make that a meetup there. Good evening, Sean B. How you doing? Good evening, puppy. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Yeah, what an incredible bank, Matt. You're right. You're so right. What's going on, Mike? Showing those eyes, Mike. Capital One cash back, bottomed out with Capital One miles, but yo, 100 back. Yo, money is money, guys. You know, Citi IT is overworked to fix the bug. Let's see what they could do to fix it. Citi proves daily that too big to fail has always been a catastrophic mistake. Big Kurt, how you doing? What's going on? The September 18th, Big Kurt. So how are you? If you were going to apply for the card at least by the 16th, get the card, start using the benefits, or even earlier, to be honest with you, you got a week or so. And this way you could use their benefits, their FHR. If you're going to plan, you still got the $200 credit. You could still roll over the travel bank cash if you got it, things of that nature. That's what I would do. So, you know, do that now instead of waiting to get hit over the head at $895. Enrique, how you doing, Enrique? Amex is easy to get so long as you're not in pop-up jail. Looks like I'm going to miss the cut off before the platinum gets updated. Oof. That hurts. Yeah, that's what I got, Freddie. What the hell does that mean? I tried to figure it out. It's like Ecom, Strup, Paddock. What the hell is that? I really couldn't figure it out. I'm wondering if I should downgrade from the Biz Plat to Biz Gold, the 4 times on 2 categories for me in restaurant and gas, and the flexible business credit have made the Biz Gold a great workhorse card. See, I couldn't use the part that I thought I could use for the business, which was for their social media and other things of that nature. It just didn't code. So that's why I dropped it. What's going on, Johnny Ma? How does it feel to be victorious in week 1? My online purchase coded as e-commerce, and I got the Platinum Sacks credit a couple of days later. Thank you for sharing that with me, Calder. That's what I was worried about. I'm going to have to go in and get that polo shirt again. Good looking out, Calder. I appreciate you. Yes, that's exactly. So it did code. It was weird. I was like, damn, yo, we hit 100 people. And Kevin, you were right. With 24 minutes in, I hit 100. Hit that like and subscribe, mi gente. I appreciate it. And those of you that super chatted already, when I come back the following week from Oregon, I will have my t-shirt giveaway. I promise you I'll have 2 shirts to give away that day. So I appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much. Amex Green on gas maybe has a cap 4 times or limited 3 times. 3 times I would take it. I don't mind. That's fine. Sky Rod in the house. How you doing, Sky Rod? Where papa? Happy Sunday to you and your family. If you go deeper into the transaction on the statement, it says on your statement, it says that Saks credit number. Okay. Thank you, Pop. You know what it was, Calder? It popped up on my phone when you order. It says, you know, Amex hit you right away and like that the order went through and that there was a charge on your card. And I saw it and I said, wait a minute. Why does it say this weird code? And I literally went back in, as you saw in the email I posted 4 minutes later, and I canceled it because I said I already made a mistake last week by buying a gift card that didn't code. So thank you for that, Caldo. See, I love you guys. You guys always look out for each other. Thank you for that. Edmund Allen, how you doing? I like that. Not for me, but for my friend, for someone else. I'm going to be honest with you. If you have a relationship, Edmund, with a bank, let's say Chase, Citi, Wells, Bank of America, if there's a product there that you like, let's say you're not into travel, because when you go to travel, you kind of lessen that a little bit, becomes a little bit more niche. But You got Bank of America has some great cashback cards, some great travel cards, but they're not in the way that we see travel like Amex or Chase in terms of, coupons and things of that nature. So I'm going to tell you to tell that person, check out the banks that they're affiliated with already. If you have a relationship, you have a better odd of getting the card and a better credit line off the bat. The other thing then, if they have none of that, they're not married to any of that, then I'm going to tell them to do two ecosystems at minimum. This way you can have one of each if one works better for you for this and one works better. Or you could have two different ecosystems within, let's say, two dining cards, one from Amex, one from Chase. But I would do Chase first, obviously, because of the 524 rule, or Capital One if you really want to be able to get the Saver card for excellent credit and the Venture X for excellent credit. Once you get a lot of cards, we already know Capital One will not give it to you. They'll give you the one for good credit, which sucks because you're going to get slapped over the head with high interest. So I would tell you relationship with the bank first, and then next Chase, Capital One, and then Amex. Okay. Did someone in the chat just say Amex green cards and that's a good more? No, they just. I like that, Joe. I know you hate the coupons. The Venture card is a MasterCard. It's not Visa anymore. Thank you, Kevin. Andy June. Andy, thank you for being here tonight. I appreciate you. I was rejected for the Citi double cash card and the Chase Freedom Unlimited because my credit is bad. Didn't want to go for security credit card. So I applied for Amex Gold and was approved. That is next level savage, Andy. Thank you for sharing that with us. That shows you. Anybody that had doubts before that Amex was easier to get, your proof is on the screen, guys. Andy June. Andy, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here and sharing this with me. Thank you. But it just shows you Amex has a way of doing Amex things. Remember, the other thing is their cards are a lot more pricier than others. So the gold right now is coming in at $325. So they're like, okay, bet. I'm going to take you and the $325. Simple as that. And it's a charge card, right? So they expect you to pay that right off the bat at the end of the month. Congratulations on the card pickup, Andy. And thank you for sharing that, Andy. I really appreciate that. If I go for the Amex Platinum, will I get another hard pull? Nope. You get Amex hard pulls the first time you apply for the personal card and if you're going to apply for your first business card with them. After that, I've never gotten another Amex pull at all. And I just got the Aspire not even a month ago, 3 weeks ago. Never had a hard pull. Haven't had a hard pull from Amex since 2022, December 2022. See, soft pulls. Yep. Yeah, Boxer, put your YouTube channel up, puppy. Are more Chase cards refreshing the works, Freedom cards? So it looks like the Freedom Unlimited card is their go-to now. That's the one you see a lot of the commercials on for right now. My gut feeling is going to be the Flex because they pulled it out, then they put it back with nothing really done to it. So if I had to bet money on their Freedom card, it's going to be the Flex. Now, I don't know what they would do with it because it is a category card, but they might add something else to it like they've been doing. A Lyft credit, a DoorDash credit, and so on and so forth. But right now, yo, wepa, Stan, the credit fraud arises from the ashes. Stan, how you doing, papi? Stan, as I'm going to tell you in Spanish, te traje con la mente. I brought you with my mind, Stan. I kid you not. This afternoon, I was writing down things I needed to do for the rest of the month. And I said, I want Stan to come on a live. Stan, would you be willing to come on a live with me? Either the 16th, wait, is it the 14th or the 21st or the 28th? You let me know what works for you. Whatever that Tuesday is going to be, you got a slot. Let me know. I would love to have you on and see what you've been up to and all the goings-ons. Stan, my love to your wife, please. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for being here tonight, Stan. Hope all is well with you, puppy. Matthew Smith. Matthew, thank you for being here. Picked up the CSP last month with a plan to travel domestic and international starting next year. 750 plus credit. Have a player 2, 65. Wow, annual and card spends. Okay, now we're looking at, and pardon me, Matthew, but I'm going to be straight up with you. Are we looking at the CSP from Chase, the Sapphire Preferred, or the City Strata Premier. I know it sounds crazy because normally the CSP was the preferred, but I want to know because then I will tell you which way to go with it next. Okay, let me know, Matthew, please. Um, it's under socials, nothing to do with credit cards. At that point, I got bored and uploaded BS shorts for now. So it's under the screen name. Okay, I'm gonna check it. All right, this works, Boxer. Thank you, puppy. Got it. Yo, we're in, Boxer. My guy, no major questions tonight, but I really just want to say thank you 1,000 times for bringing the light to me and how to use cards and what to add. I appreciate you, brother. LG, that means the world to me right there. Honestly, I appreciate the kind words. I appreciate the support. I appreciate what you guys do for me here on a daily basis through the channel, weekly lives, you name it. The support is there. I thank you, LG. Anytime you need anything, puppy, you know where to get me. Okay. I appreciate that. If Chase announces the Apple Card before Amex Platinum announced, basically, yes, it is. And that would be funny. You'll see starting that on 10/6. Yes, they expire in 12 months. I got that email on Duncan. Yep. How are we burning the Amex Platinum Saks credit? I'm looking at that cheese grater or a polo that I had earlier. We'll see. JP, JP, what did you get, JP? Let me know, JP Grace. Thank you so much for being here. But again, if you don't burn it, it's silly because it's $50 that you're gonna lose after the 18th because it's gonna go away. So I think that would be hot. Boxer, thank you so much. Wepa, there you go. Boxer's channel. Hit it up, guys, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. All right. Yeah, it's just Dunkin' Rewards, but nonetheless, if you're throwing money in it, I wonder how that's going to work. All right. Yep. Freddie says the same thing. Awesome Calder. Yep. Jesse, what's up? What's up? Yes, I have another live coming up Tuesday, but I didn't post it yet. Hi, man. How you doing? Hi, man. What can we expect on the business plat? Nothing yet because they're going to do those separate. Right now, their emphasis, they're trying to play catch up with Chase in terms of their personal card. The Platinum had a little bit of revisions already where they nerfed their credits like for Dell and so on. They added other ones. So I think that's their refresh. Whether they're going to raise the price on the card simultaneously, nothing has been out there online yet. We would have heard it. So I don't want to speculate, Jaime, but as soon as I find out, I will let you know. Favorite bank app? Oh, that's a tough one, Teddy. Teddy, how you doing, puppy? I hope you and the family are doing well. Hope Florida was great with the Hilton vacations that you went to go look at. For me, the Apple Card app is just amazing. Let's just call it that. Bank app, because if I'm looking at the Amex Blueprint app, it's trash. It's just terrible. Amex app itself for credit cards is fine. Chase has improved their site a lot and made it easier to find your rewards and things. So if I had to go with something, I would say Chase, followed by even maybe Citi, because Citi did improve theirs. But bank apps are just whatever. If I'm going to go based on the credit card, it's still Apple for me because it's just easier. Yep, off the Dunkin' app. Bought a $40 shirt after shipping and taxes. It was $51 and change. So it was $1 change. Yeah, that's how it was, Johnny. That's the smart move right there. Caterpillar Rep, how you doing? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you being here so much. Thank you, guys. I know it's a Sunday night and football is on. The VMAs are on. Let's just see. Joe, what would you say is the best rounded card that is not the green card? I'd say it's a toss-up between the Autograph, Saver, and Freedom Unlimited. You bring up a great set of cards. I have the Autograph, and I tell people at 3 times for a lot of things for no annual fee. That is a killer card. The problem is the transfer partners aren't there. So if you're cash back, that's fine. I would say out of those 3, the Saver. That's the one I really want. I can't get, obviously, but I would say the Saver would be the card for that. I think that's the one that would be the best one to get. No annual fee, and if you pair it up with the Venture X, you could transfer miles. It's a solid card, and you have a lot of categories for it. So that's what I think, Boxer. PayPal debit card, best one ever. I'm telling you right now. Thank you for that, Jesse. I love that. That's my grocery card. Um, Buying donuts. I hear you. What's going on, JC? Wepa, wepa. I was telling them, JC, that was an issue they have on their side with their application portal with Citibank. They're having problems with their credit card side. So they're getting that. And I'm have a feeling they're just going to apologize like everybody else does, JC. Amex approved me for 2 cards in the same day as rebuilding at the very bottom, my uphill swing. Yes, Amex is good like that. Once the platinum refreshes, any more credit card news after that? Oh, yeah, because then you're going to see, I can see Capital One doing a major refresh on their card. Honestly, that'll be Capital One. That'll be coming in. I can almost bet it. And then we're all waiting on bated breath for Wells to drop their Beyond card. Don't forget the Wells card, you know? Oh, man, Xiaoming still in pop-up jail. Oof, sorry. Yeah, so some people are for personal, not business. They're gonna cancel my cards if I don't do it. Maybe I'll still do it even if I consent. A lot of people got that same thing, JC. A lot of people. I wouldn't stress it. I think it's just, and if you call them, don't even bother to call them. I would just give it another day or two. Like I said, the guy at the bank for me told me till Tuesday. Amex higher tier cards are better for someone new starting out because they give you 6 months to make your spend. Vegas Hawk, thank you for being here. You are so right to hit that sub. That is so true. The green card will be 250 if they add benefits to make it worth it. You are not wrong there. How you doing, DJ October en la casa? Hello, hello. It's been a while, papi. I am doing my thing, Papa. God bless you. I remember when it was just 17 of us hanging out at a time. Now you're over 100 viewers. Super proud of you, brother. Papi, thank you so much, Ivan. Te quiero mucho a ti y tu familia. Gracias por estar aquí y por tu apoyo siempre, Papa. God bless you, DJ October. I appreciate you. Wepa, Papa. Okay, Matthew, thank you. Chase. So what I would tell you with Chase is you can now hold both Chase cards. If you want a premium card that would give you the lounge access and you have no other card and priority pass and so on, get the reserve if you're willing to pay the $7.95. If not, if you have an access to get like a business card, the Chase Inc. business preferred is also solid, great multipliers. Okay. And because you have the preferred, the Sapphire preferred, that cash back from the Chase Inc., those 5-time multipliers could now become points, which is fire. All right. If not, what I would tell you is right now, believe it or not, and this is one of the questions I was going to go over because New again sent me these lists. People really crap on Citibank's Elite card. However, at $5.95 for a card that gives you the lounge access, the multipliers are great, easy to use credits for splurge. Let's say using it for American Airlines or for Best Buy, American 4 lounge passes for American Airlines, and it's the only one that will transfer to American Airlines. That is a solid card for $5.95. That's one that I would pick up. And if you go in branch, you get 100,000 points. So if you're willing to do Citi, if you're thinking of Amex, I would start with the green, and that's not a downgrade. The green would give you solid, quick point earning multipliers, especially if you're going to start traveling, and clear credit to use at the airport, which is huge. Then depending on your spend, I would say the gold card, if you have a family where it's dining out and supermarket spend, 4 times you can't beat it. The protections are also great anywhere you go. So that's the other way I would go, Matthew. Cool. You got it. Thank you, Stan. I appreciate that, Papi. I'm a little bit behind in the comments. I'm trying to catch up, but Stan, you are the man. I appreciate you, Papi. Thank you so much. CSR, yeah, and platter for road warriors and whale spenders only. That is very well put, JC. Yep. Stan, the love is there for you, Papi. First 2 shorts, both in 48 hours, got 9 views and up to 2K views. Yo, nice. That's fire, bro. Candela boxer. Yep. Stan, we miss you, Stan. I'm telling you, Stan. Cheese graters, just like the founder's card. Yo, that is hilarious, Mitch. You are not wrong. Devil Cruz, my diamond status with Hilton will expire in April. Do you think I should go ahead and get the Aspire card? Or should I start with the honors or surpass? Here's what I would do. You want those Hilton points? Get whatever's the best offer on the honors or surpass card. You still keep the Aspire diamond status till April. And then in April, you could just move that card up to that. That's it. That's what I would do. You're allowed, well, you still need it for a year. My bad. Unless you have those cards already, and I'm not aware of that. But if you have it till April, just get the points now. And remember, you want to start at the bottom to maximize on those points unless you have a no lifetime language link. So I would tell you, keep the status like that. It's not a waste of time. I've had all three of their Hilton cards. And to me, the Surpass is the sweet spot. Okay. Especially if you don't have an Amex Platinum card, you'll get gold status. The points multipliers are fire, especially on online purchases. Yep. We miss you. Absolutely. I'm not a road warrior, but you could justify it. You are right. Yep. On a Sunday, Stacy, how you doing, my love? Had questions to go over. People had comments and things they wanted me to bring up, Stacy. I hope you're doing well, my love. I'm glad you got the link I sent you earlier. I also wanted to go over this, guys, and I wanted your opinion on this. So New Again sent me this, and I wanted your take. So he says that there's some people out there that complain about the platinum and more, but about it being a coupon book and being expensive. He goes, but they want a travel card that does it all. Big multipliers, lifestyle and travel experience upgrades, and all with a $99 annual fee. And he goes, closest is maybe the elite, and people in the space think it's trash, right? So what do you guys think about that? And he makes a point here too to say that the CSR will give you other benefits, but you got to spend $75,000, which is kind of ridiculous for a lot of people here. So what are your thoughts on that, guys? Let me know. Yes, Johnny is in the whale category. Nemo, how you doing? Yeah, they're always changing the interface. 100%. Thank you for being here, Nemo. I appreciate you. Yep, Stan, we miss you, Papi. You got to come back, Papa. Teddy says I like SoFi, and that's my main hub bank. Amex's site for the overview is great. Bluepin is awful. It is awful. Chase's bank app, I don't mind at all. Pretty much could do everything in there. You're right. Autograph sucks for transfer partners, 100%. Problem with Saver One, you can't get a venture card. That's true. Perhaps. Strata Premier is well-rounded. That was the one I picked, Mitch, as my mid-tier card earlier this year. I did pick the Premier. What I didn't like was when they nerfed the 1 cent per point cash out, which kind of pissed me off. But still, it's the best multipliers out there. And now that they can actually transfer to American Airlines, which I did actually Saturday night, I'm going to have my son fly in from Pittsburgh. And I didn't realize that American Airlines flies from Pitt to LaGuardia, and I had more than enough points to cover that. So you're right about that. That's a good pick there, Mitch. Go the backdoor route, Spark 2 times X, same card as the Venture. Good job there. Same here. Use my SoFi as my main bank. Relay is awesome. Thank you. Up. There you go. I will do. What's up, Sendo? How you doing, Papi? Hope all is well with you and the family, Sendo. Thank you for being here. Would you? Okay. 7H5C, 5HR, 5HOH4. Would you recommend Bank of America for someone with platinum honors? Yeah. I'm going to be honest with you. If you have a history with Bank of America, if you have money saved with them, you're leaving money on the table by not getting one of their cards. I think Stan, that's here in the chat, could tell you those multipliers, especially if you're going to do cash back for them, is fire. They give you a much better multiplier. So I would do it if you don't have it. Absolutely. I wouldn't do it without blinking twice. Do it. 100%. Because you could then, cherry pick other cards that are going to suit your needs if you decide to go for more travel based or whatever else, and other kinds of perks or things of that nature. I would do it in a minute, especially with that relationship. Spark can't combine points from Saver. No, I don't know. Yep. See, Stan is here. Sure you can. Even as with 1.5 no annual fee, still get the transfer partners. Thank you for that, Boxer. Mark, I have the Capital One Saver. It's not great for Target. Shop at Target for groceries. Yo, I'm going to tell you right now, Mark, and this is guaranteed, no pull. 5% back, debit card, PayPal. I use this at Target, Walmart, and Costco, and it all codes under the grocery category. 25% back. I kid you not. That's why I ditched the gold card and got this. And you don't get a hard pull. You can move the money into a savings. Once you collect, you get your cash rewards. You can put it into a savings account that they have, that's a high yield savings. It is fantastic. Do yourself a favor and get the PayPal MasterCard. Honestly, I'm actually trying to use Relay to get SoFi $300. Rodney, thank you for subbing to him. The Clear Credit. I love Clear Credit. Matthew, you're so welcome. And thank you for the super chat, Matthew. You are in the running. So 2 weeks, not this Tuesday, the following Tuesday, which is, I guess, the 14th. We will, actually the 16th, my bad. The 16th, we will have a t-shirt giveaway. Matthew, you'll be in it. Thank you so much for that super chat. That is very kind of you. And just in case, I hopefully I'm not going to forget because it's my kid, but my son, Joey, was supposed to go with me to FinCon this coming Tuesday, but grown-up problems now. He will be 25 on September 9th. Papi, I love you. Happy birthday, baby. I wish you were going with me to Portland, but I will see you soon enough. I'm proud of you. I adore you. You're a monster out there in Pitt, making things happen. My kid works for the University of Pittsburgh, Lurie, which is an AI startup that does law AI, and he has a private contractor out there in Pittsburgh that he does work for. He's a hustler. I love you, Papi, and I'm proud of you. God bless you, baby. The Clear Credit is yearly, Kevin, and it's $209 now. Is that it is due for refresh, and it will. They'll probably add the gas and electric charging there, Freddie. 1.5 for a long time. Figured 95 to get 2 times back on TSA is worth it. Going to hit Capital One hard and spend on that card. Good move. Has anyone noticed that all the American Airlines FF business tickets to Asia disappeared? I have not done an airline thing yet for them, but I will check that. Carlos Rush, thank you so much here, Carlos, for being here tonight. We got a lot of new people on the lives, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I met my bonus points on my gold in the first month. Applied for the platinum, but they said I can't get a welcome bonus. Okay. If you never had the platinum before, it's probably because it's too close for them. Give it a little bit of room to breathe, then apply for the platinum, because those are charge cards, and usually doing them back to back like that can cause a headache if you do it within less than a month. Let it breathe for a bit. They also want to make sure you put, besides the spend to get the sub, you put spend on the card. That's what I would tell you to do. Carlos, don't, lose it. That'll come off. You'll see. You'll get your chance. And also, there are no lifetime language links that'll open it up for you, so I wouldn't worry about that. Anybody know what time of the year they usually have the points? Plus, for the Hilton Surpass, they did it in either June or July. I know they did it this summer. They usually do it every 4 months, to be honest with you. But I know they did it about 2 months ago. So I would say now that in the fall, because I know they have the high bonus offer for the Aspire at 175. So I'm guessing the Surpass might be next. Give me 1 second. I'll tell you right now. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, guys. And of course, because I have Amex, if I open that one up, it pops up to my account. Hold on. Okay. The Hilton Surpass right now is offering just 130,000 points. That's their welcome bonus offer. The no annual fee card is coming in at 80,000. The Surpass at 130 bonus points. And the Hilton Aspire just dropped back down again to 150. And then the Hilton Honors business card is coming in at 130,000 points, but that's 195 a year. Okay. So it's not a bad spend. For the regular one, it's 2,000. For the Surpass, the minimum spend is 3,000. And for the Aspire, you're looking at 6. Cheese grater, who can afford the cheese? Not us. We not with these cheese tariffs. Aldi, I hear you. I hear you. Oh my God. Typically late spring, early summer. Freddie Diaz, thank you so much, Freddie, for the super chat. I appreciate you, Freddie. Thank you, my friend. Gracias, papa. Te lo agradezco, sinceramente. Thank you. Boxer, go ahead, Boxer. What's going on, Chad's Money Minutes? Chad is in La Casa. Yo, what's going on, Chad? Thank you for being here, Papi. Where in the world is Chad? U.S. Bank Shopper Cash Rewards card can be used at Target, Walmart, and Costco. Thank you for that, Kevin. I appreciate that. I use a Bank of America pre-cover my Netflix sub. That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you, Joe, for sharing that. It's almost 9/11. Yeah, Kevin. Yep. You're welcome, Papi. My pleasure. Thank you so much. Sean Bay, as always, man. Thank you. Joe is fine. Joe, Theo Joe, whatever. Papa, like people call me everything. Joe, whatever. I appreciate you being here, Sean Bay. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. No lifetime language platinum is how I go due to being in pop-up jail. Card arrives tomorrow. St. Patrick, I thank you for sharing that because a lot of people are afraid of doing the no lifetime language links. What I tell people, the links that they have to be afraid of, to be honest with you, are the links that are modified links that actually, when you see, these are links that people piece together and create that can trigger an approval, but there are data points out there that those can be shut down and whatever points clawed back. So I never mess with anything that says it's a modified link. No lifetime language, not a problem. Modified, I have a problem with that. JP Grace, thanks for the love, the community, and the positivity. Blessings. Thank you so much, JP. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. I pray that you and your family are doing well. I love the fact that you're here. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for that, JP. Anything we could ever do for you, JP, just give us a holler. Tiempo de cenar aquí on the best coast. Catch the rest on the replay. Love you, Papa. God bless you, Mitch. Take care. I'll be on the West Coast on Tuesday. Enjoy your dinner, Papa. God bless. Thank you so much for being here. Joe, I've had credit cards forever, but I'm new to credit card knowledge. Thanks for helping this rookie. Rodney, it is my pleasure. You know that. Bro, I really just got to learn this for the last 3 years. Honestly, I'm going to say it how it is. It's a lot of learning and there's still learning to do, which is kind of why I like this, because you still learn, right? So I appreciate that, Rodney. Thank you so much for being here. As always, anything you need, I'm a phone call away. I upgraded my Amex Business Gold to the Platinum. Okay, you on an upgrade, they offered you that. That's cool. See, 10K isn't difficult because the regular Business Platinum, they want you to get either 15 or 20,000 in spend to get anywhere from 150 to 175. So you coming in at 120 is fire. Great job, Shambe. I'm proud of you. Happy for you, puppy. Thank you for sharing. Amex, what is it? Changing up the NFL Amex card? I don't know what that is, puppy. Let me know what that is, Sam. I think something got caught up there. Okay. Changing. Okay. Changing. So they're changing the card. They're changing some of the benefits. They're changing the physical card to a better metal card. It's supposed to be shinier metal. Everybody's just trying to outdo each other with weight on the cards, believe it or not. And ironically, somebody told me the other day, and I told you I don't have the elite. I'm going to see if I can apply for it with the 100,000 point link. But that the elite card weighs more than the platinum card or the reserve. I think it's 19 grams. But as always, as soon as I get it, it's going to go into my beautiful Ekster wallet in Wepa Red or Barreto Burgundy. Link in the description box below. You didn't think I was going to let that one go, right? So, but they are changing it, and hopefully it'll be better. I've used 5 no lifetime links ever, no issues, no questions. Thank you so much for sharing that, Johnny. I appreciate that. Bye, Joe. I need to do my own stuff. Bye-bye, Kevin. I'll see you Tuesday. I might be a little off on Tuesday because I have to do it West Coast time, which is like 4:30. But, I will be on. I will put the link up. Big Kurt, Joe Barreto for president. Yo, bro. I don't know about president, but I'll take mayor or governor. That'll be all right, right? Not too bad there. Thank you for that, Big Kurt. I appreciate you. Now, I had another thing here from that New Again sent me. What do you guys think about the future? About instead of the premium cards we have now, that the future in the cards for best bang for your buck in terms of perks, protections, points multipliers, and so on are hotel cards. In particular, he said the Aspire. He goes, maybe Aspire. What do you guys think about that? Do you think going forward that maybe you should pivot if you don't feel like spending the $895 that's coming on the 18th of September, the $795 for the Chase Sapphire Reserve, or the $595 for the Citi Strata Elite, that may be getting a hotel card? Now, the Aspire is at $550. But if you get a good hotel card, like I just mentioned before, the Hilton Surpass, you get a lot for that card, including gold status. What do you guys think about that? You know, better than never 2023. How you doing? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Oh my God, I love the pick. I love the name. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate you. I want you guys' thoughts on what's next. The next couple of months are going to show us changes on the CSR. So if you have a current CSR, and you're going to see that I still have the old school Sapphire Reserve card, because they wouldn't mail out a card to current card holders before the fee went up until October 26th. Then I can get it without getting banged over the head for the $795. But what do you think? Should you be all in? Now, as I always say, full transparency, I'm leaving to FinCon Tuesday morning. I'm flying United. So I have my United Club card to go through the line in TSA in Newark straight to the front, literally, and then to the lounge. So I have that card. I have my Hilton Aspire card. I have to meet spend on it still. I'm not done with it yet. So if I see something I might want to spend on, I'm carrying it just in case. Even though I have all of these in the app. Of course, my WEPA card is my Citi Strata Premier card. I carry this everywhere I go. It's a great conversation piece. Buy the Lion card, but Citi Strata Premier. I'm staying at a Hyatt Regency hotel, so I'm taking the Hyatt card because the room charges and whatever I eat at the hotel or at the bar will be put on the card. And then back to the Sapphire Reserve, because I also have the Platinum card here as well, which I will take if there's Centurion Lounge or whatever, which I heard there is in Portland. But if not, I can get into a Sapphire Lounge as well, or the United Club lounges. So I always carry the cards when I'm on a trip that I know I'm going to be using or that I might have the option to use. So I switch these out, especially when it comes to the hotels. I'm also renting a car from National using my Amex president's status that they give you there, executive status. And thanks to my man here, Tom, and his wife, Alethea, they hooked me up with the 3 days of rental. So I insured it through Amex Premium Coverage, which is only $24.95 up to $125,000 of coverage for the damage to the car. So I can basically pick up any car. So, you know, that's already set. Once I charge the card, then the insurance will kick in. So, guys, what do you think? We still have 119 people here, mi gente. This is fire. IG just sent me an offer for a timeshare, 190. I got that same one. I literally got that same one, Teddy. Was it yesterday or today on an email? That's about right. I've never seen IHG go more than 75,000, if I'm not mistaken, but that's solid. 50,000 points, and it's 3 nights. I would do it all day. Kid you not. Yo, I appreciate you, Chris. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Dr. Chris. I appreciate you being here. How are the Ravens doing? Let me know. Best way to get extra stuff, if I have a welcome bonus spending and you need to buy extra stuff through Joe Linky, get the money, get a welcome bonus, win-win. It's true, Kevin. Thank you, Kevin. Caterpillar Rep, I think Anthony Venture's correct. 8 hotel cards at $100 each is the way to go. He's not wrong. That's why right now Anthony is traveling on using those cards. And that's what I'm saying. I think it's a fire way to go about it. I have the IHG card, the Hilton Aspire. So the IHG gives me the platinum status. The Hilton Aspire gives me diamond status. I have the Wyndham Business Earners card, which gives me diamond status. And Marriott, I don't have any cards with them, but I have gold status because of the platinum card. I'm waiting to see when they drop that Marriott business card, and that's the one I'm going to apply for. But I think that's one of the ways to go. Timothy, how you doing? Oh, see? So far, a month into the Surpass and liking it. Let me tell you, that card, anything online, if you're going to buy and shop and stuff for the holidays or anything of that nature online, you can't beat that. That's easy money all day, every day on that card. Thank you for being here, Timothy. I appreciate you. How much is a City Strata Premier annual fee going up? Most people think that it's going to hit 150. Could come in at 195 because the gap to the city, to the Chase Sapphire Reserve is 795. Okay, so I could see them putting it to 195, so raising it $100, less than the 245 that the reserve went up. Remember, you also get a points boost in the portal because of the preferred, but it gives you, it's 1.75, it's up to 1.75 instead of 2 points. So that's something, but I can see it going anywhere from 75 to $100 more a year. Any hotel cards? Yes. So you can get the same protections, great protections with the Amex Hilton cards. And I believe that the Chase Marriott cards have protections. I know IHG does. So yeah, you can get travel protections with them. They're usually not as high as, let's say, a Chase Sapphire Reserve or an Amex Platinum or something to that, but they do have them. You can get the CSR call the number. Oh, okay. Thank you, Sam. I know at the beginning people were like, no, I can't get that card. And I was like, all right, thank you. I'm going to do that tonight. I'm not kidding. Sam, I appreciate that. I'm going to do that. Thank you, Sam. Thank you very much for that. 8 hotel cards versus 1 platinum. Let me think. Yeah. And again, but with the platinum, here's the thing, Caterpillar. You know what you're in for, right? If you like the lounge access, if you like that premium, the 5 times on flights, if you like access to fine hotels and resorts and getting treated better than even people that have status at the hotels, because they'll give you the free breakfast no matter what. They'll give you $100 to spend on the property. So you're kind of prepaying for stuff. And I get that. But honestly, if you're at that point in your life where you're traveling at least a couple of times a year, and with Amex offers, and I did a video, if you check out my channel, to me, one of the most underrated things that Amex has is their Amex offers, where they really are great offers. Like without even knowing, you could spend $400 on a hotel that you bought and they'll put $100 back of a credit. Or like I went to eat at the Grand Lux Cafe, which is like a cheesecake sister here in Paramus, and I spent 100 and they gave me back 25. I was in Paris. I spent almost $1,000 and got back 40 or 50 bucks. I didn't realize I could have spent only 200 and gotten back 50 bucks as a statement credit if you traveled in Europe, things of that nature. So the other thing is you want to make sure you add, and not just for Amex, but for Chase, for Wells, for Citibank, you want to add those offers to your cards. Now, it can be cumbersome to go into the apps like with Chase and press the little, plus sign so that it adds it, or with Citibank or with even Amex. But if you get card pointers, you see my referral link below. They're giving it at a discount. Card pointers does it for you automatically, and so does Max Rewards. I had that as well on the bottom. Check them out. It makes it easier. It's a no-brainer. It just loads them for you, and you could use it, and you'll know if you have it available, you'll get it, okay? I would consider a hotel card better than an airline card. I agree 100%. A good hotel card you can use in most places, whereas airline card, you're more tied. 100%. Yes. Lisa, thank you, Lisa. Lisa's in the house. Lisa had a wonderful conversation with another creator in the stocks and finance space this afternoon. Lisa, thank you for being here today. You guys check it out. Lisa goes live during the early afternoon on Sundays with a new creator or by herself with other guests. for the public and in the evenings on Sundays with her members only. Lisa, thank you for being here, my love. I appreciate that. Thank you. The Amex Surpass was good when they gave 10. Oh, yeah. Well, but then they nerfed that. 27-13 Ravens in the third quarter. All right. All right. That's how you do it. Thank you for the update, guys. I appreciate that. I like that. New updates. My brother, thanks to you, I finally have a setup. I enjoyed the Venture X in July. Savor on my birthday, 9/3. Wow. Yo, LG. Happy birthday, LG. Happy birthday. I love it. God bless you. I wish you the very best today and always. Happy birthday. We did get the gold, but my wife uses that with no annual fee. My baby. I love it. Joe, the good news is Amex and Citi is coming. Thank God, Yitzi. Yes, because they need to put something in Terminal B. Terminal B is like a desert. There's nothing there. A is beautiful. They'll probably put it there because that's the newer terminal. C is good if you have the United Club, but yeah, they need it. Thank you for sharing that, Yitzi. I appreciate it. Better than never. I just got approved for the Saver credit card. So 6 months. Capital One, 6 months. I would literally wait 6.5 because Capital One is a pain in the you know what. But you got a fire card. That is amazing. I'm happy for you. Thank you for sharing that. That is freaking amazing. I also want to thank everybody here today that is a member of the channel. You guys are highlighted in green with a little circle thingy there, as you'll see. But on my side, I see green on the chat part. But guys, I appreciate all the love that I get as channel members. If you guys want to become channel members, you could go in the description box below and see the link there to become a member. $2.99 a month. And we have a lot of fun in the Discord. You have access to Discord, access to creators in the Discord to pick on their brain for knowledge and things, transfers, you name it. I'm going to have Chad's Money Minutes coming on my Discord and offering live voice chat help. Just think about that for a second. I'm not making this up. There are creators out there that charge a lot of money because it's not easy to do this stuff, right? On the fly. Chad is coming and doing it for nothing on the Discord. He did it for Sledge. He's going to do it for me. Chad, I appreciate you for making that offer, but that's what you get for being a member, guys. So please come on. And also being on the channel. I've had a ton of subscribers on. I'm really looking forward to learning the Amex points, and we're planning to stack 100K spend along with bonus, along with all the spend. Yo, LG, that's going to be fire. You're going to make a killing. Look at what's it at there? Just the Jordan rules of credit. He's getting married. He's doing his wedding spend and stuff. Go on his channel, the Jordan rules for credit. Check him out. He'll show you how he's used the credit cards to book the place, to pay for the honeymoon, to pay for flowers, to pay for limos, to pay, you name it. He's done it. Check him out, LG. You would love it. You will love it. Ridge card has the same as CSR. Yes, Joe, you're right. Same travel protection and same lounge access. 100%. Thank you, Joe. I'm going to have to get the Atmos. So I'm going to Bank of America to get an account tomorrow. I'm looking at the Chase Preferred or the IHG Green Card. So you're talking the green card, the first one, or the Premier, which is the green, right? That's that one. That's for 140,000 points. Let me know if you're going to do that. All right. I could send you a link that they had a higher bonus on. Just make sure that it matches the higher bonus. All right. But it's a great card. I love the IHG card. JP, I'm thinking about downgrading my CSR. Renews November 5th to a CSP. My Marriott Boundless ages to 1 year, October 12th. Thinking product changing to Ritz for lounge access and CSR Boundless or CSP and Ritz. Okay, if you're not going to, here's the thing. If you're going to get the Ritz card, honestly, you don't need the CSR. Let's just call it what it is. You're going to get the same protections. You're going to be able to get a certificate from Marriott for 85,000 points, I believe it is. And the protections are the same. Primary car rental insurance. So I would drop to the Chase Sapphire Preferred. I would stick with let me see, CSR and Boundless or CSP and Ritz. I would do it for Ritz. And then the CSR you could down since you already had you're gonna have the if you're gonna do the CSR to go down to the CSP, do that and then get the other Marriott card to the Ritz. You're gonna be fine. You're actually improving the game, to be honest with you, because a lot of people say, and it's cheaper for now, that the Ritz card is actually better than the Sapphire Reserve. So you'll be saving yourself a couple of $100 right now, and I think you're gonna be just as happy with that. So that's a great move, JP. Perfect. Now that I found my setup, I unfortunately kicked my first travel card, the Sapphire Preferred, to the curb. Don't cancel it. Downgrade it to a Freedom Unlimited or Freedom Flex and just keep it there. That's it. They're gonna refresh the Flex. So that's what I would do. Don't get rid of it, especially if you've had it for a while. St. Patrick, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you, St. Patrick. Thank you so much. Keep us informed. I'm going to call once I get off. Honestly, St. Patrick, thank you so much for that. That's really nice of you. And by the way, St. Patrick, as we still have 127 people here, this is crazy. I love your exchanges and sharing of information and data points on the Discord. It doesn't go unnoticed. I appreciate all that you do and put in there. I really do, my friend. Thank you, St. Patrick, for that. Rumor, JP Morgan getting a redesign. I wouldn't surprise me because there are a lot of these cards, they have to renew, they have to do things differently to keep competitive. Everybody wants the nicest looking metal card. Everybody wants to do a refresh. Everybody now, and the ones that really brought this into the fold was Chase coming in hard at Amex and then Citi throwing in the Elite in the mix. I mean, so there's going to be, it's not going to end this fall. It's going to keep going. US Bank also has offers. Yes, it does. Marriott hopefully will let you just buy gold status versus Citizen subscription soon enough. Lisa, you got it, my love. LG downgrade to one of the Freedom cards. Yes. Garrett, thank you so much for that like and subscribe. And thank you for the super chat, Garrett. I appreciate you, Garrett. Thank you so much, my friend. 131 people. Hit that like button, guys, on a Sunday night. Doesn't get better than this. Garrett, my friend, God bless you. Hope all is well with you and the family. Thank you for that. Vegas Hawk, another Centurion for a long wait and not getting in. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I hear you, man. Is this my man, Peter? Good evening, Peter. Thank you so much. And Dirty Jers, Peter. How you doing, puppy? Boy, the Giants took an ass whipping today, didn't they, Peter? Thank you for being here, puppy. I appreciate you. LG, thank you so much for being a YouTube. Thank you for being a member. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. You're going to use the current. Yes, I will. Will I use the current points I have? Howard Dean, Steven Tyler, and Joe Perry just rocked out Elmont so hard the earth shook. Nice. I told you guys, right? Steven Tyler's dad, Vincent Tallarico, that was his name, was my music teacher in Cardinal Spellman High School in 1982. So he lived till he was 95. But Steven Tyler from Aerosmith, I had no idea who he was because I wasn't into that music. His father was my music teacher in Spellman. I would keep it Visa, so downgrade to the unlimited. Okay, smart move, Johnny. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, Johnny, for sharing. Flex is still MasterCard. Yeah. It's crazy. Something got hacked on the point. Yes, I'm telling you. I would just leave it. That's a smart move. I kid you not. Just order my wallet. Really? Get out of here, Carlos. Wepa, Carlos. That's how you doing. The flex is real. Woo! Love that. Love that. Love that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Carlos. I'm telling you, that's how it's done, Carlos. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. Guys, do you have any other questions? Because I was going to try to keep this short because a lot of you guys, tomorrow's a work night and it's back to work Monday and blah, 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 blah. So what do you guys have? Any questions or anything else? Let me know. Just remember, if you're applying for the Citi Strata Elite or any Citi card, don't do it until after Tuesday. If something changes prior, I will let you know. I'm going to be on top of it tomorrow. as well. But I don't want you to get caught up in getting those messages sent to you and things of that nature. You don't want to do that. Make sure you're up on that. All right, guys. I'm gonna let you know as soon as I find out. I'm also gonna call up Chase and see if they'll send me the new version of the card, which looks pretty nice. Um, the other thing was oh, I did the first redemption. I think I told you from the Premier to American Airlines. What was cool was it took about 12 hours to the points to show. I transferred over 35,000 thank you points over, and it was pretty quick considering. Not as fast as some others where I've seen that it's almost instant, like Alaska to Hawaii and Amex to that, but it was fast nonetheless. So I think it's something for you guys to check out. Vincent has been a member of the channel for 14 months. Vincent, I love you, Vincent. Thank you so much for that, puppy. Vincent, another one. Vincent comes in with just next level things on the Discord for conversations, and he brings up things that out of the box that people don't even think about, and then like, damn, I should have thought about that. Vincent, I appreciate you as always, puppy. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. Boxer, nothing. We're just wrapping up Boxer and going over some stuff. And Johnny's saying here, I won week 1 this week in our fantasy pool, so I was kind of happy with that. So, but Boxer, if you're applying for any Citi card, wait until after Tuesday, Boxer. All right. On vacation, go back to work next Tuesday. Nice, James. Enjoy, puppy. God bless you. Enjoy the time off. Ordering my wallet around Christmas time. Christmas gift to myself. That's it. Buy a wallet for Christmas. Yo, they'll have other offers as well for Christmas. I'm sure they'll throw a bundle out, Boxer. I'll let you know. Do I have to wait to apply for the CSR? I have the preferred. No, you don't. You can have both now at the same time. So you'll be fine with that. If you want it, do it. If you don't want to carry both, then just how long have you had the preferred? You're still eligible. They took away that bonus deal. You might get that pop-up window. So here's a problem. If you get that pop-up window that they're doing now, like Amex, I don't know if you want a product change or not. You might want to wait, Big Kurt. All right. Yeah, he is. You'll see, Carlos. He's gonna fly. He's gonna flex at Christmas. Thank you so much, Vegas. I'm gonna come live on Tuesday night. I'm gonna have, when they show up, I'm gonna start the live. I'm gonna have my boy Tom with his beautiful wife Alethea there. I'm gonna have Xavier, Mr. 1099 in the house. Who the love is real, guys. He actually put into work for Portland to meet up because I was gonna be in Portland. So it's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna have amazing people with me there. Great supporters, great people. Love them. Can't wait to meet Tom and his wife in person. Xavier, can't wait to see you again, puppy. I'm looking forward to that. Thank you. Thoughts on the Bank of America Elite with preferred? I'm going to be honest with you, Zach. I don't have that card. I had a Bank of America account, savings account. But Stan, the Credit Frog, and other people in the space that have Bank of America cards love the fact that they give you better multiplier returns if you have accounts with them. The more money you have, the better. And I mean, some of them were even, if I'm not mistaken, guys can correct me, 5.25 as a return rate. Doesn't get better than that. The account amount has to be higher, obviously, but I think it's a good move to start at 2% and then get up to 5. You can't beat that, guys. That's amazing. Okay. My brother, I was really shocked when I applied for the gold card and didn't get a hard pull because of my surpass. If my wife gets the green, can we combine our accounts and points? I forgot the answer. I know for Chase you can if you have the same address. What was the deal with Amex? I think you could pull your points into an account that you might have transferring the points over, but I don't think you can accumulate your Amex points together. So in other words, you could transfer them to an account you might have together for an airline or whatever the hell like that. You could do it that way, but I don't think you could join your Amex MR points together in one account. That's got to be separate, because even as an authorized user, if I have my wife as an AU on my account and she has me on hers, it goes to a separate set of points. So that's something that you're going to have to, I really don't think it's going to be that. Joe, remember what happened last time I tried for Citi? They scolded me about inquiries to the point that I felt like the elementary teacher put my desk in the hallway. Yo, but it's true. No, I hear you. Boxer got punished. He had timeout. Boxer was on timeout. Jorge, how you doing, papi? Yo, papi, un abrazote. Excellent content. Puerto Rico en la casa. Jorge, gracias por estar aquí. Te lo agradezco. Te quiero mucho. Guys, I'm so happy that you guys are here with me on a Sunday night. This was kind of thrown together last minute this weekend. I wanted to make sure I brought you guys stuff because, again, I don't know what to expect or even how the Wi-Fi is going to be there when I get there Tuesday. The convention center is across the street from the hotel. I'm hoping that because I'm a Hyatt member, I get water and Wi-Fi, like I call it. So hopefully the Wi-Fi is good and I could broadcast from there. But I am going to go live at about from 4 to 4:30. So that's going to be Pacific time, so it'll be 7 to 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Carlos, yo, thank you. By the way, Carlos and wait. I had Carlos and LG tonight. Go into the channel page right now. Actually, I put the Discord link last Tuesday. You're gonna go into memberships and you're gonna be able to access it and then get into the Discord. Okay. So please check it out. The link lasts a week. I put it up last Tuesday, so the link should still be good. But thank you, Carlos, for becoming a member. Oh my God, I'm so honored by that. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Sean Bay, thank you so much, man. Sean Bay, man, thank you. Cheers, my friend. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the super chat. And you are also in the running. If you became a member or you today, or you're doing a super chat, you're in the running for the shirts. I'm gonna have 2 shirts coming up, and that will be on the 16th of September. Okay, guys? Thank you so much for that. Sean Bay. Yeah, I don't think so, Freddie. You're right. I don't think you can. Now you got nothing to do, Boxer. I'm sorry, Boxer. Joe, I don't know what city or state. Well, I do have friends up there. The food is supposed to be amazing. Yeah. There. My hands are with Tom, Alethea, and Xavier, who Ian also from the Discord said that gave us a name of a place or whatever. So we'll see how that works. But I'm looking forward to it. Yo, my girl Lisa came in with a wepa. Lisa, thank you so much. And Lisa, again, what you did today, and I like when you have people that really could relate to others. She was amazing. Thank you for that today, Lisa. I appreciate you, my love. I have my own Discord, Skyrod. Just go and check the channel page. You'll see where there's a post under where it says post. Members only will only be able to see the link. Click it and you go into the Discord, Skyrod. I thought you were in there. Okay. I started at nothing and I think I have like 110 people now. So it's fire. You're going to like it. Join. Timothy joined. So you'll see. Joe, I'm a Pacific Northwest native. Enjoy the craft beer, maybe some voodoo donut. That's what everybody's telling me. Voodoo donuts. I'm gonna go get voodoo donuts. So I appreciate that, Timothy. Thank you so much, man. Yes, you see? Yes, I gotta do voodoo donuts. Oh my God, we gotta do that. Guys, if you have any other questions, let me know. You ever just create a Discord invite link that doesn't expire? There's an option to do it. I need to do that. And then just leave it on the membership thing. You're right. I never knew that, Johnny. Thank you, Papa. I appreciate that. I try to stay out of the Northwest. In fact, I hate it. I was up in Spokane a few weeks ago. I try not to go past Boise. I love it. I freaking love it. You guys are the best. Please let me know, Skyrod. Okay, puppy? I have a question. Chicken or beef, Coke or Pepsi? Depends on what it is. If I'm talking steak, beef, and it would be like a filet mignon, right? Or churrasco steak. And I'm a Pepsi guy. I don't know. It's sweeter, I guess. Although if it's in a bottle, the old school Coke bottles, like the ones you get in Mexico and Puerto Rico, that soda is off the chain. But I'm a Pepsi guy, and then it would be beef. Can confirm. All right, for the win. Yes, JP. Thank you. You guys have any other questions? If not, mi gente, it's been a movie for the last hour and 25 minutes. I want to thank, starting at the top, Vincent Pasquale for the super chat. Thank you so much, Vincent, and just thank you for being you. My man, Rex Wepa. Thank you so much, Rex, for the super chat. Again, Rex, I also appreciate you, and the video you did, the clip, was awesome. Rex, I appreciate all that you do and your support. Matthew, thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you for the super chat. Any questions you ever have, Matthew, by all means, don't ever hesitate to ask. Freddie Diaz, gracias, Freddie, for the super chat. Thank you for being here tonight on a Sunday night. I appreciate you, Freddie. St. Patrick, thank you. As always, like I said, I'm going to check out the CSR card to see if I can get it tonight. And I thank you, as always, for your participation in Discord conversations there, St. Patrick. My man, Garrett. Garrett, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being on the other side of the earth and always being there for me. God bless you, Garrett. Thank you for the super chat. LG, a member in the place to be. Thank you for that, LG. Te quiero mucho. I appreciate you. Thank you for that. Thank you for joining. Vincent, thank you for being a member for 14 months. Jorge, gracias for the super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you for the kind words, Jorge. I'm here for you always, papi. Carlos, thank you for becoming a member of the channel. Thank you for your time here tonight. Thanks for picking up that extra wallet. I appreciate you. And last but not least, Shambe, thank you so much for the super chat. I always love when you're here, Shambe. Thank you so much, papi. God bless you. Let's see the last couple of questions, and then we will keep it moving, and I will say good night. Let me see. Andy Z, what's up with the deets on the Amex plat refresh? Did you collect the last chance? So I checked. Here's the thing, and I'm going to give you a heads up on this, Andy. I went to do an FHR redemption, and I noticed that the FHR now hotels are a little bit more expensive than they were earlier. Not sure if it's a coincidence, but the ones that I wanted to do were like $700 and $800. And right now, to justify paying $800 just to get a $200 credit, I'm not there yet. But if anybody can get, like, especially where I'm able to get to, that's what the problem is. So mine would be more local, which is going to be just more expensive for New York. But if you're able to get those credits, guys, do it now because you only have until the 18th, guys. Actually, the 17th. Andy, thank you for bringing that up. Pepsi, well, that's the unsubscribe. No, I know Coke is better. I'm not saying. I just like the sweetness of it, I guess. Use those delivery app credits to get donuts delivered to your hotel. You know, I've never used one, and I might just do that. I did not think of that, JP. Damn. I have like 1,000 different delivery things that I've never done DoorDash. I've never done any of that. Never. Thank you. I'm going to try that. Thank you so much, JP. Much love, LG. Thank you so much. No, I appreciate you, LG. Thank you so much. Please let me know if you have any problems whatsoever, LG, okay? When you call CSR, you need to mention the car, CSR card, new design that came out in June. If you don't, they'll send you the same current CSR card. Thank you so much for that, Sam. Thank you for giving me the heads up. I appreciate that. Chicken for quesadillas. Yo, that I got to go with. You're right. 100%. Yes. All day Vegas. Yes. Everyone should get the new Alaska Airlines Summit card before they make any changes. Shambe, yeah, I would, but it seems to be more West Coast based, but that's a solid card. Thank you, Timothy, for your kind words. I hope to see you guys on Tuesday. That's for sure. JP, yeah, got to do a dozen. A fat person, I feel like some sort of discrimination. JP, thank you for the love, Papi. I appreciate it. Johnny Ma, thank you for the super chat, Papa. I appreciate it. Thank you for setting up the fantasy football as well, Papi. I appreciate you. You know that, Johnny. Thank you so much, Johnny. I really do appreciate you. Andy, my pleasure always, Papa. God bless you. Thank you for the information. Seriously, thank you. And I always appreciate you being here. Be well, Boxer. God bless you. Vinyl cover in the house. Wepa. Thank you for the super chat, Papi. Thank you so much. I already have the Sapphire. Can you recommend a card that will earn at least 2 times points, internet and phone, that can be transferred to Hyatt? Give me 1 second. Oh, yeah. If you're up for getting the business card, that would be, if I'm not mistaken, it's either the cash card or the preferred. The ink preferred automatically would transfer to Hyatt. Built transfers to Hyatt. But let me see. Vinyl, give me 1 second. I'm going to look in my card pointers app and get you that information, puppy. Okay. Yep. So the ink cash gives you 5% back, which is 5 points if you hold one of the Sapphire cards. So that's huge. All right. Spent on combined purchases at office supply stores, internet, cable, and phone. Our you, that's the move to make because whatever you spend there will go from 5% cash to 5 points you are. That's a killing there. So it's more than the 2 points you're going to get. And I would transfer it to Hyatt immediately. And you don't have to have a business, as you know. You could do whatever your side hustles are. You could do whatever you could do as a sole prop, one as a sole proprietor, one as an LLC. You got time to do that. I would do that all day, every day, vinyl cover. God bless you, Garrett. Thank you so much for being here. Good night, Papi. I appreciate you. Oh, okay, the ink preferred. Yeah. Good night, Papa. Thank you, Rodney. I will see you guys Tuesday night. Thank you for being here, Rodney. Atmos Summit Card discount support partner. Yeah, that's true. It's 2 partner awards. So decent value. Yes. No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's just that right now, the other issue I have is that's another sort of premium card and another $400. I'm trying to see what other cards come out before that one. And it might be 3 times on internet and phone. So on the preferred, it's internet and phone, but on the cash is 5 times. So Big Kurt, thank you for the super chat, my friend. God bless you. Wepa to you. I appreciate you, Big Kurt. I really do love when you're here. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for the super chat. You're in the running, Big Kurt, for that shirt, Big Kurt. Yep. Thank you so much, Vinyl Cover. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for the super chat as well. Thank you, Big Kurt, for that. Mi gente, it is 10:32. I want to thank all of you for coming out on a Sunday night and coming with your boy. Thank you for being here. As always, you could have been anywhere else watching the MTV Music Awards, watching football. You know, I appreciate you. I love you guys. I will see you guys Tuesday night live from FinCon from Portland, Oregon. I'm going to be there with my boy Tom, Alethea, and Mr. 1099, Xavier. Guys, I will see you then. Thank you so much, mi gente, as always, for giving me the privilege of your time. Until next time, mi gente, God bless you. Take care. Thank you for everything. Happy Sunday, James. God bless you. Thank you for coming through. Guys, have a good night. Stay safe. I will see you then.